What powers did the Comitia Centuriata have? Have you ever wondered how decisions were made in ancient Rome? One key player in this process was the Comitia Centuriata, also known as the Centuriate Assembly. This assembly was not just a gathering of citizens, it was a powerful institution that shaped the Roman Republic. So, what exactly could this assembly do? First and foremost, the Comitia Centuriata had the authority to elect major magistrates. This included the consuls, who were the top officials responsible for both governance and military command. They also elected praetors, who handled judicial matters, and censors, who managed the census and public morals. These elections were vital for the political landscape of Rome. Another important power of the Comitia Centuriata was the ability to declare war and make peace. This assembly had the final say on military actions and foreign policy. When Rome needed to engage in conflict or negotiate peace, the Comitia Centuriata was the body that made those decisions. In addition to electing officials and managing military affairs, the assembly could enact legislation. This meant the Comitia Centuriata could pass laws that affected the entire Roman state. Their legislative power was significant, as it allowed them to influence various aspects of life in Rome. The assembly also had judicial functions. It could hear appeals from citizens convicted of serious crimes. This made the Comitia Centuriata a court of last resort for those facing capital punishment. Citizens could turn to this assembly for a chance to overturn a conviction. The structure of the Comitia Centuriata was designed to reflect the social hierarchy of Rome. Citizens were divided into centuries based on wealth and military equipment. Wealthier citizens voted first, which often meant their interests were prioritized in decisions. This setup highlighted the influence of the upper classes in Roman governance. The assembly was further organized by age groups. Older men were typically assigned to defend the city, while younger men served on the front lines. The wealthiest class, known as the equites, provided cavalry and received state support for their horses. In contrast, lower classes had to supply their own military gear. Over time, especially during the imperial period, the powers of the Comitia Centuriata began to decline. Authority shifted more towards the Senate and the emperor. However, during the Republic, this assembly played a crucial role in military decisions, elections, legislation, and judicial appeals. In essence, the Comitia Centuriata was a central institution in the Roman Republic. It had the power to elect key officials, declare war and peace, pass laws, and handle serious legal appeals. Its functions were deeply rooted in the military and social structures of ancient Rome, making it an essential part of Roman governance.